I have a new instrument in the studio today. We'll go and get it and play it. Why not? Fun. This be fun. The B Hijaz, the Rav Vast B Hijaz. Completely different to a handpan. Still lovely to play. Many thanks to Amy Naylor for letting me borrow this beauty. Yeah, the B Hijaz. Nice. Played the F Astronaut earlier, that was nice to play. I haven't played that for a little while as well. This is what I sold my D-Curd for. Looks like I've got really bad streaming today. I'm going to turn my couple of things off. Maybe. Might improve it. Turn that off. What else can I turn off? This off. What else? Nothing else is really doing anything, is it? No. No. Who knows? Who knows? That's improved it a bit. Wow. Most of the stuff that I have, all quite miserable sounding, isn't it? Yeah, oh well. Problem with my playing is I have this phrase, I have this like chord progression, and I struggle to come out of it. Like it's the idea that's there, but I don't have a B idea. Let's move my little pan script little chord reminders here. See if I can pull out something else. That would go with that second part of that chord progression there, which I quite like. which is F minor, obviously, and then it's C minor. Is it a C minor? I'm playing dyads, so I'm playing like a nod towards the chord, so I'm not actually playing the full chord. So this one is 2 notes of F minor, F and C, A flat major, A flat 3, E flat 4, C3, G3, C minor. So F minor, A flat major, C minor. That sounds lower. And then we've got that E flat major option here, haven't we? Which could go into something. Just not sure about that. Oh, that's quite a good little like crossover, isn't it? D flat, B flat major? No. So the alternative is to maybe start down here instead. No. So if that's the F minor, there's an optional higher F minor dyad, which is A flat 3 and F4 instead of F3. Could start there, and so the next one would be normally what I was playing. Ooh. So what was that? No. What did I do in the middle? That's it, isn't it? Not sure about that last one. This is great to watch, isn't it? sound like it's it's not really a closing, like a C minor. I normally play these two. No, these two. So I could finish with these two. So if I'm starting here, no. Now the middle one's wrong. Yeah, it doesn't have to be all three different. It could come back to that normal C minor diet down here. Just have an alternative start. Ooh, easy, easy. Maybe. Let's give it a go. So, part one. Repeat. Right, let's try that B. Maybe. Yeah, maybe it's all about the melodic notes. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? I'm going through them today. Let's get the D flat G now. Why not, eh? Well, it's hot here in the UK. I don't know where you are. You two people that are watching, staying quiet, that's fine. It's all good for listening to music, but it's hot here. I don't have the door open. Maybe I should. You can listen to the sound of nature coming in. Let's open the door. Whew. Squirrel. Squirrel in the garden there. I mean, it'll sound like the sea. It's just trees. You can see that I've put the instruments on my lap today instead of on the stand. It's because I'm using a yoga block under my feet. It's a lot more comfortable. Like, I've had a yoga block in the front room for doing all that stuff. My wife has one, and I've never used it in here. I don't know why. It's stupid. A lot of people do it. Like, this is with a yoga block on my lap. If I take it off, It's like down here, and you can see it's like sliding off a little bit. I'm reaching the notes a bit further. It's just that, it's just a bit of rubber, you know, a bit of sponge yoke block. So you could buy a stand, you could get a better chair, or you could just get a little bit of rubber, which brings your knees and your lap straight. Cheapest thing to buy, really. I still think I've got a terrible quality, haven't I? There we go, it doesn't matter. I do actually have a song to practice with this one, a composition that I've already done. So I should probably go and get that and practice that. Keep getting the practice in, otherwise I'll never remember them. But then again, if I keep looking at it, if I keep looking at these chord progressions, and not actually trying to remember it, that won't go in either. So, this is called Still in Motion, D flat Aegean by Zephyr. What was that? Oh, it must have been the cat. It must have been Rosie the cat. Can't remember the groove. I think it's more upbeat than that. If you haven't got the groove, you've got nothing. It's pretty clear. I need to get the groove back into my hands. There's no point just having the notes in front of you. I think it's a much more higher tempo than that. I should probably put a BPM on here. I think that's it. The groove's got again. there. Sort of struggle through there. It's quite nice though. It's quite a. Maybe I should just like think of like some sort of like reggae sort of groove or whatever. You know, you've got to get the groove in there to get you to. Dun 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 dun. Don't hit it so hard. Cannot hear what you're saying. Your volume is a bit too low. Really? Well, that's silly. What about now, Henny? Is that better? Can you tell me if I have increased? What scale is this? Isn't it lovely? This is a D flat Aegean made by Zephyr. So I've been doing 40 minutes and nobody can hear me. That's great. Handpan Festival with Master Handpan and Handpan Dojo. Is that possible? No, it is not. Absolutely not. Let's just leave it there. think about it, well, just as a reminder, Henny, I am a mere volunteer at Master the Handpan. I am not included in the staff. I am not included in any of the meetings. I'm just merely somebody who goes to the website quite a lot, went to the forum quite a lot, and offered to be a moderator. And they went, yeah, okay, cool. That's about it. So I talk to Sylvan on a regular basis, just on like a personal level. That's quite nice. But yeah, I'm not really anything to do with the site, unfortunately. I don't have any contact with David Charrier or Matt, who does the website, who's the business partner, I think, or David Cookerman. So I can't even put on a handpan retreat in my own country, let alone try to think of an international handpan festival for everybody on Master the Handpan. I just don't have the capacity to do that at the moment. I've got a full-time job. I'm quite interested in trying to put like a retreat on for like a British player, like help facilitate that. Just get like a small group of people together, 2 or 3 days playing together. A bit like the Cabasau retreat or the Marloy retreat that they're doing in their own countries. Well, Marloy does hers in Switzerland. Cabe does his in Portugal. Oh, yeah, well, next year I would like to go to a European handpan festival, like travel outside the UK, work out a way of probably taking Tallulah with me, this little guy. Maybe not both, I don't know. So yeah, I'd like to consider, I might go to a retreat, I might go to Cabasau's retreat, or I might go to, there's loads of festivals appearing. Could go to a nice summery one. There's loads, there's Barcelona, there's the one that's just been in Greece, there's the Swiss music, there's a Swiss festival, there's loads in Germany, there's one in Holland, they're everywhere. So there's loads to choose from, Henny. I'm sure you could get yourself to one. I'm going. All my money is tied up. Ooh, just kicked the block out of the way. My money this year is tied up and going on holiday with my son, who's turning 18. So it's me and him, focusing on him. Like a special holiday, just me and him, which is nice. Thank you for dropping by. Is my my stream doesn't look very good quality today, so sorry about that. Nothing I can do about it. Don't know what's happening in the house. Normally it doesn't affect the sound though. I'm going to Hangout UK this year. I am going to a handpan festival. So I'm going to the UK one. I've already got my camping set up. It's in September. So I am going to a festival this year. But they don't normally have very many like really well-known players there. But saying that, I think the UK best players are going to be there this year. So we've got Amy Naylor, who's performing. Rosie Bergonzi, who I think is performing. Ibni will probably be performing. Connor Morris, Handpan Gentleman, but also making his return is Daniel Waples, apparently. So I don't know if he's performing, but he's definitely going. So Daniel Waples, without him, he's the guy that inspired the first generation of players like Amy and most of the makers and stuff. Waples is one of those first ever. I think his music name is called like Hang in Balance or Hung hanging balance. But Daniel Waples, the man who sits and he did that really famous video of sitting in a tunnel, playing his shakers in one hand and playing the really upbeat style with his handpan in another. So Daniel Waples, yeah, he's gone through quite a lot of mental health issues, I think, and physical health issues as well over the last few years, which he posted on Instagram. That's not me just telling tales about him, but I've only just started following him. He sent me a friend request Facebook, so I think I would like to try and do a Handpan Voices episode in real life at Hangout UK. Like to speak to people like him, just sort of like a general vibe sort of episode, like we sort of speak to 6 or 7 people in one episode and just call it Hangout UK 2025 or something. I don't know whether I'll be sober enough to do that. I don't know. Do it in the daytime. What was I doing the other day with the A major? No, it wasn't that. That just sounds like the middle of a song, doesn't it? Maybe it was the F5 in the A flat. Don't do enough with the A flat major. Same problem I had with the other one, right? Just one chord progression. No B, no plan B, no part B. Could be it, that could be the bridge. Some handpan players are very sensitive, like Daniel Waples and Amy Naylor. Absolutely. It's all part of being creative and artistic, comes with the very nature of that. You have to be sensitive and vulnerable in order to create sensitive and vulnerable music, I think. Artists, musicians, poets. It's a curse, I guess, but I guess it's what it's all about. I don't particularly class me in that group, but who was I talking to? Marloy, who said one of the most important things that she's learned while playing the handpan is to embrace her vulnerability, use that as a power, use that as to express herself through her music of how vulnerable she sometimes feels, and uses it as a really good pure emotion, instead of trying to act and behave like she's powerful and in control all the time. It's using that sensitivity for a good reason, which I thought was pretty cool. Should I fly loud on my leg? There's a few people here. Hello everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is just me messing about on my couple of my instruments. I have 2 handpans and 2 ravs. One has been lent to me. But I bought and paid for the 2 handpans for sure, and the other rav, yeah. Too early. Did you check out the Roots course from David? Yeah, I've been doing that. I've been playing along. I've been learning my roots. I haven't tried to put all the whole composition together. The verse I struggle with. I obviously don't have a D code. What was this part that I really liked? Yeah, don't forget about the ghost notes. I am playing ghost notes. Oh, we got a question from HK Music. Wow, that's a long name. Hello, Phil. You play very nice. Well, that's very lovely to say of you. Very lovely of you to say. Yeah, I'm actually English and I can't even speak English. No surprise there for English people. But thank you. I love playing. I play every day. People are getting a bit hung up on the ghost notes in this village, I noticed. People are struggling with what they are. That's the ghost note. When you're doing this one though, there's no ghost notes in that anyway. If you watch that sequence on the roots, that's the only bit that's got no ghost notes anyway. It must be Hong Kong. Hong Kong music. Maybe HK stands for. Is that right? Hong Kong music? Bit slappy. That was the wrong note. getting a bit like, that's okay. That's okay. This is enjoyable. This is enjoyable. It's I went live to try and force me to sort of play more, right? I tried to do a video yesterday. Tried to freestyle in the garden. On my YouTube channel, I've got a few popular videos, and it says Handpan freestyle. People seem to like that. But could I record anything? No. Terrible. So maybe I should just try and edit videos from these live streams a bit more often. Because I'm freestyling. Why not? Why not, eh? And then I can pick the best bits out. Yeah, why aren't I doing that? I've done loads of live streams. I need to just go through them, find a bit. Even if it's like 2 minutes or something, that's fine. That little bit that I just did then, that was quite fun. It's quite jolly. I guess I need to find a bit where I'm not talking or belittling myself, which seems to be a thing that I've got going on. Henny, you don't like the Ravos, do you? I had a Rav out earlier that's I've borrowed. It's a new one. Yes, Elia Handpans, what I mean. For sure, lovely. Whee, nearly. Amy got her Desert Rose. I like that one as well. Well, yes. I have just finished editing one of Amy's videos that features the mandala. No, that feature. I've just given it away. That features the the Desert Rose. About that Mandala Mind song that she did on it. What else can I do? What else can I do? I do that. I'm sorry about this Henny, but I am going to get the other Rav out because it's good fun and it's my newest instrument I have here. Oh, it's hot. It is, oh, H-O-T. H-O-T. Whew. Gosh. 32 degrees or something in the UK, we're just not used to it. These, they take, to do something else with these, like play them differently than handpans. It's hard because you want to play lots of notes, but you just really shouldn't, because they ring for so long. Such good fun to play. Love to have a go on a G2 Hijaz. Getting anywhere at the moment, still learning where all the notes are. Where's it supposed to start? Here? different when you've played one, Hine, I must admit. When I went to Hangout UK, I was thinking about getting a RAV, but I wasn't committed. I wasn't 100% sure how I'd heard it over the internet. But when you actually have one in your lap and you listen to the resonance come out of it, as soon as I struck the first note, I thought, yeah, that's the one for me. I love it. And I bought that one over there. What I like about them is this little area above each note, this little section here, you can't really see it, these little sections just you can't really see it, just above the note. So here's the note down here, but just above it, it's like a percussive element. You can when I hold it up to the light, you can kind of see it, each individual chamber that they've created in each one, right? It's not like a handpan where the whole of the inside is completely empty and hollow. They've got like separate chambers in here to create these sounds, and because they've got these separate chambers, they've got these sounds above each note. And I quite like the knock sound on it. Yeah, that's what I like about it. Still resonate, but the note sounds like this, and then the knock area. It's just like a very subtle version of it, I guess. Yeah, good fun. Could sit there. Also, the great things about these is you can take them outside in the sun and they won't get damaged by the sun and they won't bend and warp. They won't like you. But not for everybody. Not for Henny. I did have some mallets for them, bought for me. I've let somebody borrow them. A sound healer. No, not a sound healer. A sound bath practitioner. There we go. That's different. Somebody who plays the Rav and does sound baths. So I thought she would enjoy using them because she plays lots of gongs and stuff like that. And she does enjoy it. Whew. I keep hitting my board. Still quite a few of you here. That's nice of you to join me. I'm not quite sure what to do now. I probably will stop streaming soon, I guess. I don't have my phones in here, do I? No. I could have done something on the metronome, but. or afternoon if you're in Europe. I believe this is ember steel, even though ember steel is stainless steel. It's just a different type of stainless steel, that's all. The two different versions of handpans are nitrated and stainless steel. Ember steel is a thinner version of a stainless steel, and I believe Meridian have a slightly thinner stainless steel, which is an ember steel, which is where they get this ring from. Not to everybody's, choice. Everybody plays different. What I was doing there was trying to play less notes. Two reasons. Good practice for my timing, rhythm. Second reason, what's the point of having an instrument like this if you're not going to let it ring? I also play at sound baths and stuff, and I think I've been told by the sound bath practitioner Nikki, less, more repetitive is better in a sound bath environment, so that's where I'm at the moment. And when you hit two notes at the same time, it has this like secondary bloom that comes out of it. There. Some notes can do that on their own. I like it the other way around. I suppose that's because that's the root note. Is there a particular pan or maker that's caught your eye, Anya? Yes, the same scale, and 30 notes from the Roma. I've heard of them, I think. Is that German? Is that German? Honestly. My language is terrible. Doroma. The chat is quite far away from my screen and I obviously need glasses. Same notes as you. Oh, Italian. Same notes. So 2 little ones on the top, 2 big ones on the bottom. So I got no second row. I quite like that. I've seen there's a guy on Master of the Handpan who has an infinity. It's called the Infinity. It has 33 notes on it. 33. This has got 13. He's got 33 notes on it. Some of them are just like, they don't even look like notes. They just got like tiny, like sort of indents on the top. 33. Crazy. I've got a chance to try it out today. Somebody's selling it. Woo, lovely. Well, you're doing the right thing. You're going to play it. You will know straight away if you like it, and you'll know straight away if you don't like it. Obviously every maker is completely different. I would personally love to play a Manic handpan, you know, the Spanish maker, or the Yashima original, the original F2 designed by Cabasal, but I'm never going to be able to afford one of them, so overpriced personally I think, Yashimas, but sound amazing, but are they twice as good? Because they're twice as the money. They've been Ayasa. But Handpan Roots this month on Master of the Handpan, if anybody's watching who is a member of that or signed up for that, it's definitely helped me to remind me to do the basics, the roots, the foundations of just getting a nice touch. I'm gonna buy a wrap. Just play one, that's all I'm saying, Henry. Have a go at playing one. And if you get yourself to a festival, you probably will get to play one. A few people have come to the Master Handpan website and complained that there's not enough Ravvas stuff. It is Master of the Handpan, it's not Master of the Ravvas. I think they're a different instrument, I think they're different. It's not a handpan. Somebody described it as a tongue handpan. Maybe. It is a tongue drum, for sure. Hi Lamsickle, how you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well. The discussion of the Rav Vast versus Handpan. There's a little bit of a thing going on. I'm not quite sure what's Henny doing. He keeps slagging off the Rav Vast and now he's looking at buying one. Have you changed your tune, Henny? Shall I go and play the astronaut just to get you in the mood? Let's go and get the astronaut. Oh, my legs. Quite similar to that. We sound quite good together, but I've only got one pair of arms. I keep standing on my block. No, sorry. There you go. He's changed his mind. You can't just keep buying the same make of handpan, Henny. When you go to your first handpan festival and you play loads of different scales from all those lovely, friendly players, you'd be like, "Oh, this sounds good," and "Oh, this sounds good." What did I do earlier? There's a question. Always thought you'd bought a moon at Phil at Handpan Voices. No, I didn't. No, I'd never bought a Rav Moon. Have I played on one? I don't know, you know. Maybe. Henny. That's a long one. A few weeks ago, I met another handpan player in Salot La Canada. That's a terrible pronunciation of that. He was very friendly and invited me to come over and play on the market square. I did not do that. Maybe in September I will be back in France. Yes, I know you suffer with confidence, Henny. But that would have been pretty cool. For sure. Yeah, you should try and do that. In the UK, you have to have a busker's license, otherwise they can ask you to get moved on. You can't even play in a market square in our country unless you've got a license to do so. And also, what was else was I asked to get? Public liability insurance. I know lots of people will be like, so what, Phil? You don't need to do that, just play, and if they ask you, then just leave. Guess I could. I'm not sure my style is suited to busking anyway. Maybe. I think you need to be amplified. Played in a cave the other day. That was nice. Good fun. They are good fun to play. Can't play in the dark though. Struggle to play this one in the dark. I think it's just because it's smaller and my brain, I've learnt where the notes are on my handpan, but I struggle to play this in the dark. So there you go. I'll play for another 10 minutes maybe. If anybody else has got any questions or stuff, or you just love hanging out, that's cool. Should probably get the D flat Aegean out and continue to practice playing that. Love-hate relationship with the D flat Aegean. Which way is it? This one here. This one. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it. Most of the time I love it. I go through stages of not knowing what to do with it, and then I have this song here, Still in Motion, which is great. Are you going to go on a cruise? Yes, I am. I'm going to go on a cruise with my son, who's going to be 18. It's a special birthday present thing. I've decided I'm not taking any of my instruments with me. I stood on the yoga block again. Whew. It's so hot here. Well, thank you, Anya. No, it's really heavy. The RAV is like 5K kilos. It's even heavier than the Handpans. And I've got to get it on the plane and then on the boat. I've got a lovely Rav bag for it, but let's try and get the scales up in front of me. That might help. Give me a bit of inspiration. Pull me away from... Well, I haven't got them here, have I? No, I don't need them. I don't need them. No instruments on the cruise. Just me and the boy wonder, who was the main camera person last night in Birmingham for the Iron Maiden tour. My sister-in-law does audio visuals for the Iron Maiden tour, the World Iron Maiden tour, the last ever one they've done. They've been playing for 50 years, Iron Maiden. And my son spent a day with them yesterday, and he did so well that they put him on one of the cameras, and he was the main long shot cameraman for the what do they call it? The support band before the I Made It come on. So I picked him up from the centre of Birmingham, which is the second biggest city in the UK, at 2 o'clock in the morning this morning. So I'm feeling a bit bleary-eyed. What's the second Rav there on the shelf? It is a B Hijaz, Anya. Would you like to have a quick listen to it before I go? You can if you like. Or I can play this lovely D flat Aegean. Up to you. It's an instrument that I have borrowed. Would you like to listen to it? I can get it if you want. Okay. Here I am. Look how obedient I am. You just like seeing me struggle with these 5-kilogram instruments, don't you? They're much heavier than a handpan. Much heavier. Gosh. It's this one. The B Hijaz. It's a borrow. Somebody's letting me borrow it for a little while. See you later, Doran. Thank you for popping in. We appreciate you. Have a good day. Still getting used to this one. It's the newest scale, apparently, that Ravas have just released. It's the brand new B Hijaz. I should have started second on that side. As you can see, yeah, it is like a holiday vibe, isn't it? Like a good fun, good fun. Can't play it yet. Not very well. Only has 2 scales apparently. My opinion about the whole Rav Vase versus Handpan is that it's a different instrument, but if you're looking to spend less than £1,000 or less than €1,000, maybe less than 700, 800 euros, you are going to get a better quality instrument with one of these than you are with an instrument, a new instrument of the same value as a handpan. You could get obviously a good second-hand handpan for that, if you know the right person, I guess. And I like the flexibility of, yeah, 2 chords, I don't know what they are. Sorry, Anya. Amy Naylor, who I've let me borrow this instrument, has done a video about it on YouTube. Rosie Bergonzi has done a video. Cabasau has done a video. So there you go, Henna. You could buy 3 of these for that, maybe 2. 3 Rav Moons anyway. You could buy 3 Rav Moons at different scales for the same price as that. And not everybody can afford €2,500, right? Rav Moons are less than €500, I think. Maybe they're a bit more, I don't know. If you're going to ask me to choose, saving up for that, you or me? I wouldn't save up for an Elia. I've got my eyes on other instruments. I have met a maker who I believe is probably one of the best makers in the world. He doesn't really sell his instruments. He's not very good at marketing them. His name is Mark, and he runs Panstream Handpans. He's based in the west country of the UK. I think the best handpan I've ever played was called something like an E-Low Pygmy that he made. I played it at Hangout and I played it again at a retreat. Lyndon Foster, who I've interviewed, has had it, And yeah, so I would really like to get an extended D-curd made by Panstream. Maybe like 13 note Panstream D-curd extended. And I can't believe I'm saying that because I never thought I'd have a D-curd. I got one first of all, I sold it, but I'm starting to, yeah, Devon in the UK. Yeah, that's him. He puts magic into his pans for sure. There is a reason why his sound is slightly different to everybody else's. It's because he does the final tune using a steel pan. He's a man of colour, and I think he's from the islands, where the Caribbean islands, where steel pans are from, and he likes his pans to sound. He matches the tones against a steel pan, and it just makes it sound absolutely beautiful. He has a really good touch, and he's just not very good at marketing, but he makes beautiful instruments, and I would love to just own one of his. I would love to own a Panstream, and so if I'm going to get one, I guess, yeah, an extended D-curd. He had one for sale I think he's still got two for sale right now. But I'm not committing to any handpans this year because of the cruise and stuff. It would be nice to have a D-curd because lots of people still have them. I think less people, but it's the one that lots of people seem to have. And if I can have one that's really lovely quality, like Mark from Panstream, how much would it be? I think about 1,700. I think I've seen it. That's how much he charges. So very basic, simplistic, standard, easy to follow pricing. I think on his website, it's like, this is what you can have. This is how much it costs. I better get in there before he stops making them. Yeah. Because I never quite know if he's going to keep making them or not. He doesn't seem to make loads of them. He might only make a few a year. This needs a clean. Don't tell Amy. Yeah, I played a Meridian extended scale, like 19 note. It's just really lovely. Maybe as I've got now more confident and understanding how to play them, I could go back to a really nice quality D-curd and enjoy it. But I remember when I first bought one from Gear for Music, like a non-branded one. There's a few of my videos that are on my YouTube channel, me playing it. It's fine, it was good. Good enough for the time, learning the basic stuff. If I haven't really learned the basic stuff still, but... Right, I've been going for 2 hours. I appreciate the people that are here. I always appreciate you, Henny, popping in. Even if you don't like the Ravvas. That's okay. Not everybody needs to like the same thing. What a boring world we would live in if we did. I need to go and get some fresh air. Get out of this man cave. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. I appreciate you. I never tell anybody when I'm doing this. I'd like to try and do something on a regular basis. I do try and do stuff at the weekends if I can, if I'm not busy. But more people would turn up if I did it at the same time at the same place, right? I'm very close to getting to 500 subscribers. That would be great. That's my ambition. That's my goal at the moment, to get there. I'm nearly there. It feels like a nice target to get to. So yeah, if you know any handpan players that likes listening to people like me talk a lot, play a lot, and interview people from around the world, I've got my first handpan maker booked in to talk to, and I'm not telling you who it is before you ask me. That's going to be fun. I don't know what to ask them yet. I need to ask them what they're happy about talking about. Hey, so they're fairly well known. Fairly well known maker, that's for sure. But they're not based in Europe. That's the only thing I'm going to say. And yeah, I really look forward to that. I've loved to talk to a maker about their current thoughts about, you know, all the new manufactured pans and stuff that are becoming more and more established in the world. So we shall see. We shall see what they would like to talk about. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to do that yet. I've just recorded another Handpan Voices episode, and if you want something that nobody else knows right now in the world, and that was Sarah Paz Hyde from America, creator of Super Bloom, and a really other well-known one as well called Heartland Festival. She does lots of other stuff as well. She's a fantastic singer. She's a violinist. She's a brilliant teacher. She's inspired Amy Naylor, and Amy Naylor has inspired her. She's such a very deep and spiritual person. I love talking to her. So that's the one I'm currently working on the edit at the moment. Sarah Paz Hyde. Look out for her on Instagram and all the other bits and pieces. She's very interesting. Yeah, on my ongoing quest for understanding spirituality and what these instruments mean in the bigger, wider universe of sound that we live in. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you all. Have a great rest of your Sunday. If it's the beginning of the day, brilliant. If you've got a night coming up, fantastic. Don't waste a minute. That's all I'm going to say. Take care of yourselves. Lovely to see you, Lumseko. Lovely to see you, Hannah. Thank you for chatting away, and Anya and that. I appreciate you all. See you later.